happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Ow, my leg. It's happening. It's happening. Kingdom Hearts season, baby. Kingdom Hearts season, baby. We got that good juice. Good juice. We got that good juice. Heaps of juice to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit, damn. There goes my mic. You smell that? That's Kingdom Hearts in the air. That is definitely Kingdom Hearts in the air. The season is on the horizon. I feel like that crazy hermit that's living up in the hills, isolated away from society, formulating insane conspiracy theories, and has no contact with civilization at all. And instead of a shotgun, I'm sitting out on my porch with a giant fictional video game weapon. My fellow turkeys, today we've got some insane Kingdom Hearts stuff to talk about, some incredibly exciting stuff. It is rumor-based information, but fret not, because this is coming from an incredibly reliable source. There is a good chance that you might know an individual that roams the streets of Twitter that goes by the name of Midori, who is relatively new in the insider gaming leaks universe. They kind of took to the stage back in October of 2022 and very quickly have made a name for themselves, garnering over about 100,000 followers. Midori has primarily focused mainly in the Sega and Atlas sphere of things, but every so often they come through with other information to do with other video games and developers. Now, before we get into that information, I do want to go over one thing that has actually come from Square Enix themselves, some official info. It's nothing crazy, but in the recent press release for Kingdom Hearts coming to Steam, they did mention Kingdom Hearts 4, saying that KH4 is currently in development for console devices. I know that some people were worried about PlayStation potentially pouncing at the opportunity to snatch Kingdom Hearts 4 up to make it a PS5 exclusive, similar to what they did with Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Rebirth. Additionally, this tells us though that it won't launch on PC. To no one's surprise, it's Square Enix AAA games typically never launch day one on PC. Big sad about that, because we know that the Kingdom Hearts mod scene is massive and will continue to be massive for KH4 when it eventually hits PC. So let's talk about Midori's information. They got a message back in February talking about Kingdom Hearts, saying for one, Steam ports are happening. They've been in development since last summer. Missing Link would be getting a beta in April, which, yes, it was supposed to get a beta in April, and there was also some Kingdom Hearts 4 information. Now, the reason why Midori didn't report on this was because Kingdom Hearts is an unfamiliar franchise to them. They didn't want to jump the gun back in February, put forward this information, not really knowing too much about it. Turns out, though, that of course we're seeing the Steam announcement here. Whoever Midori's source was is obviously correct. So Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to have some small online features. We know that there is going to be some kind of like life sim elements to Kingdom Hearts 4's gameplay that mixes in the whole themes of how Sora is now in technically like the real world. Nomura has already confirmed that we'll be doing more kind of daily life type activities with the whole apartment space that's in Quadratum. So it sounds to me like it's very life sim in that way, similar to some of the stuff we might see in games like Persona. Persona does actually have online capabilities, small things like it tells you what people are doing on specific days, if they're running dungeons, etc. So perhaps maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 will have similar online capabilities like a Persona game. The mention is small online features, so looking at something like a fully blown multiplayer component in similar fashion to something like the Mirage Arena, although that would be incredible, it is one of the best Kingdom Hearts multiplayer components we've had, I don't think it'll quite be to that degree. Apparently also, the game looks very different from the first trailer. This comes expected. We know that the next trailer that we will see, the game will be running on Unreal Engine 5. A lot of time has passed since that very first trailer, so Square Enix have obviously made a lot of developments towards the game itself. I personally just cannot wait. It's going to be the very first Unreal Engine 5 Square Enix game. And we also know too that at that point in development, the game was using quite a lot of Kingdom Hearts 3 related code and assets. So at this point, a lot of new stuff has obviously been developed. I am curious about the mention, though, of it looking very different. Like, obviously, from a fidelity standpoint, you know, the graphics are going to look way better than the first trailer. That can be said for, like, any video game, especially if some time has passed since the last trailer. But is the mention of looks very different in regards to perhaps maybe gameplay components? We've got no idea what the scrap and build system really even is, aside from it maybe being that interesting looking drill attack that we saw within that first trailer. So what is the mention here of looks very different? Is there a lot of different stuff currently going on in the game that we just straight up didn't see in that very first trailer? Obviously, a lot of Kingdom Hearts 4 still remains to be a mystery. And apparently the code name of Kingdom Hearts 4 is Cuatro. Now, this makes sense. Cuatro is 4 in Spanish. We know that in the past, Square Enix have used Tres, which means 3 in Spanish, to refer to Kingdom Hearts 3. In fact, I did hear somewhere along the lines that Tres was used as part of Kingdom Hearts 3's codename. We also know that there was an orchestra tour that was called World of Tres. Midori has also mentioned that the codename of Missing Link is known as Fungor, and that Bitgroove, who in the past worked on Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, are assisting with Missing Link. Fungor is interesting, and it actually does make a lot of sense, especially if we look at the actual meaning behind the word itself. It is to perform, execute, administer, discharge, finish, complete, or end something. Finish, complete, end makes a lot of sense with Missing Link, considering it is the missing link to that of the origin story of Kingdom Hearts, so this will conclude and finish and finally link up the origin story to the modern era of Kingdom Hearts' narrative. There is also the mention here that the entire series and Kingdom Hearts 4 might come to the next Nintendo hardware. We know that Square Enix's new business strategy is to go fully multi-platform, and they have even mentioned in their new business scheme that Nintendo is part of this list of consoles to bring more games to. So this information just completely aligns up with what Square Enix have previously said about a couple of weeks ago. Furthermore, Square Enix and Disney are apparently planning on Kingdom Hearts to collaborate with more IPs in the future, meaning Kingdom Hearts and other IPs that are not only from Square Enix. We know that Square Enix want to bolster their IPs. We also know that Disney are wanting to get more into the gaming space, hence Disney investing over $1 billion into Epic Games. So right now, Disney have a very, very close relationship with Epic, on top of also just wanting to be more involved in video games. Phantom here mentioned that Kingdom Hearts X Fortnite is the most obvious one with Disney, even having their own little thing from them coming soon. Midori said, "I heard Fortnite was part of this initiative, but I didn't have any other information on collaboration or date for the collaboration." So, Kingdom Hearts in Fortnite seems like it's probably going to become a reality. We were talking about this whole thing when the Disney Epic news came out, so this is more evidence suggesting that perhaps there is going to be a Kingdom Hearts Fortnite collab at some stage. I think this is good though, because this tells us that both Disney and Square Enix are open to Kingdom Hearts crossing over with more IPs. Kingdom Hearts has always been a tricky one to get collaborative things towards, just because of the Disney ties, but it seems like Disney are loosening the restrictions around the IP. The final little slice right here is non-Kingdom Hearts related, but exciting for Final Fantasy fans. The mention that Final Fantasy IX Remake is real. There have been a ton of rumors surrounding a Final Fantasy IX remake for a very long time, the first of which was from the NVIDIA Games List leak that came out back in 2021. There are a ton of games on this list that since then have turned out to actually be real. Kingdom Hearts 4 was one of these games, so people have been waiting in high anticipation for Square Enix just to say, yes, it is real. So it seems like, yes, Final Fantasy IX is getting that remake treatment. Definitely some interesting stuff to digest. Of course, this is rumor-based stuff, but because it is coming from Midori, who has such an incredible reputation when it comes to insider information, I believe it. I believe absolutely all of it. Kingdom Hearts 4 looks very different from that first trailer. Man, I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Hopefully, man, hopefully sometime soon, we will be seeing the next slice of Kingdom Hearts 4 running on that Unreal Engine 5. I have to know what this means. However, guys, that is all for today. As always, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up with everything that's going on here. Check out my other garbage social media platforms. Thank you so much to my wonderful patrons. I appreciate the support. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and we'll talk real soon.